Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl in the building. Okay guys, so in today's video I want to talk about something I saw on someone's WhatsApp status, and it really touched me, and it was very important. I said let me share with you in this channel. Alright, so remember this channel is all about educational stuffs, accounting, other subjects, as well as little advice to secondary school students out there. So this is I'm directing it to all my students out there, all right, and to others who are really interested in my content. Okay, so I saw this concerning Christmas and it really touched me, and for me it's really true. Okay, so first of all I want to say this. This is what I saw. The first thing I saw was, if you cannot afford, like, this Christmas is coming, a lot of people are going all out, doing a lot of crazy things in order to impress, is it themselves or to impress their friends, or I don't understand. So a lot of people go all out doing crazy things just to buy new clothes, just to make sure they prepare a lot of food on that day, just to make sure that they travel, and so on and so forth, which is good. But doing the unnecessary in order to achieve that, it's not necessary. All right, so you don't need to kill yourself over this, over Christmas is a time of celebration. We come together, we celebrate, we forgive one another. If you have hurt anybody, you just ask for forgiveness. If somebody has hurt you, you forgive the person. We celebrate, we show love, we exchange gifts. That's what Christmas is all about. So a lot of people are going out there killing themselves, doing a lot of things just to make sure that they achieve new clothes, they achieve new food, they get like they prepare a lot on that day, now forgetting that it's not even their birthday. All right, so all my students out there, I want to first of all say this: please, like somebody used to say, no see Christmas you forget Sunday. Say, my colleague used to say, you don't see Christmas you forget Sunday. No, she used to say, you don't see Christmas you forget Sunday. No. So what that means, Christmas comes once in a while, which is very important, so interesting, so nice. Oh my god, the feeling is just something else. But Sunday, we have Sundays, so many Sundays in a month and so many Sundays in a year. So now, to all my students out there, I beg of you, try as much as possible to be responsible, because we feel that so many people are so excited about this Christmas, not because they will go out there and celebrate with their family, friends, exchange gift, love, forgiveness, and so on. They are not just so excited about this because of that forgiveness part or celebrating. They are so excited because they know that that day their parents will understand that it is a big day, so they can go out there and enjoy themselves and come out and come back at any time. That's why some students are so excited about Christmas. Not really, they are not so much interested about what is happening on that day, or they don't really want to know the meaning of that day. They just know that it's big day. It's a day that most parents will just give the go ahead, like, this is big day, let the children go and enjoy themselves. So now they go out there doing a lot of crazy things. All right, so my students, I want to beg of you, please take care of yourself. Now let's be blunt, let's be sincere, let's be real here. Christmas, a lot of students fall into temptation. Some will get pregnant. Oh my god, I don't know if I have to say this I don't know if I have to say this in this video, but I don't see any harm in it. Yes, some will get pregnant, some will do a lot of crazy things they have never done before. Please, my student, you have to be responsible. You have to be responsible. No matter what, don't be influenced by friends. Don't be influenced by people around you to try things, new things, and so on and so forth. Please, you have to try as much as possible to be responsible. Okay, so I just want to advise you, as you celebrate your Christmas, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Remember that there is another day after that. It's just a one-day thing, and we are just celebrating. It's just like you celebrating your birthday, which is just one day, which we're definitely going to pass, and the next days will continue, and we'll continue worshiping our God. It's not that day that we will worship God, but we are just celebrating it. From history shows that that's the day they are celebrating the birth of Christ. So celebrating that day doesn't mean that we just celebrate the ends day. The next day, we keep worshiping our God, we keep celebrating him. Okay, but it's just like there's a special day that is kept for that. Not that that's just the day we are going to just worship God or celebrate Him. After that, there is other days coming. We have to celebrate God. All right. So please don't do things that will harm you. Don't do things that will end up putting your parents into shame, because some of you will now go to clubs, you misbehave. Some of you will now start on that day, some of you will do a lot of crazy things. You know what I'm talking about. So you have to be very, very careful. In fact, that day, make sure that you keep yourself holy. Don't go get drunk, drink, and you start sleeping around with friends and so on and so forth. Please, you have to be very, very careful. In fact, on that day, put it in your mind that this day I'm going to celebrate, I'm going to enjoy, but I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to remember that it is a birthday of Christ, so you need to give Him that respect. You need to respect Him. When you go all out getting drunk, sleeping with this person, sleeping with that person, you are disrespecting His birthday. You're not honoring Him. You're celebrating His birthday and insulting Him at the same time, because you don't give Him that honor, you don't give Him that respect, because you do a lot of crazy things, all in the name of you're disrespecting His birthday. You're disrespecting His birthday. So you have to be very, very careful about what you do on that day. You have to be very, very careful on what you do on that day, because you can either carry a blessing or a curse. So you have to be very, very careful of what you do on that day. If you go out there to enjoy with your friends, I'm not saying that going out there is bad and so on, no, but please try to be responsible. My students, try to be responsible. Okay, try to be responsible. Don't think that that's all about it. No, you know there is a day after that, there is a day that days after that, so you don't need to kill yourself. All right, so what I saw and I want to talk about there is 3 things I want to talk about. First thing first, if you are celebrating the birthday of Christ and you don't have new clothes, put on the ones you have. Put on the dress you have. Don't go all out borrowing clothes, borrowing this, borrowing money. Now, I'm not saying borrowing is bad, because at times borrowing helps us. Borrow when you know, if you know you have somewhere you should get the money to give back. You know you are working somewhere, they will pay you, you give back. You know you have a business somewhere, you will get profit from it, you will pay back. You know someone will give you, someone will give you money from somewhere, they will give you and you pay back. Don't borrow all in the name of you want to celebrate, you want to buy new dresses to celebrate the birthday of Christ, and when you know you don't have any means of paying that money back, and at the end of the day come begging on you for you to pay the money. If you don't have money to buy new clothes, if you don't have new clothes, please do with the ones you have. I believe you have clothes. There is nobody on this earth that does not have clothes. Watch the ones you have, iron it and put it on. And put it on. Your Sunday dresses, where are they? Wash it, iron it and put it on. If you can't afford a new dress, remember you don't need to dress more than the celebrant. You don't need to do that. You don't need to dress more than the celebrant. All right, you can't dress more than the celebrant. The person celebrating, the person's birthday we are celebrating, you don't need to dress more than, because it is not even your birthday. So you have to be very, very careful going out there and borrowing money, borrowing this, all in the name of acquiring a new dress. If, like I said, if you were borrowing the money and you know that you have the means of paying back, I have no problem with that. It's bad when you don't have a means of paying back. You don't know anywhere you're going to get the money to pay back. You just go out there and borrow because you want to show off on that day. That's very, very bad. So my students, you have to be very, very careful. All right, if you don't have new clothes to put on that day, please do with the ones you have. It is not your birthday. You don't need to dress more than the celebrant. Okay, you don't need to dress more than the celebrant. Okay, so that is it. Like I said, if you don't have new dress, put on the ones you have. Secondly, if you can't afford the kind of food you want to eat, please don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. If you can't afford the kind of food you want to eat, please just do with the ones you have. Do with the ones you have. If you eat and you don't tell people, they will not know what you have eaten. Yes, if you don't go out there and say, oh, I ate plantain and dole, I ate this, I ate that, nobody will know what you have eaten. All right, so if you eat and keep it to yourself, nobody will know what you are eating, because your stomach will never come out to say, oh, this is what she ate, this is what she ate. So please just manage what you have. If you don't have money to acquire new to prepare a lot of food like others will do on that day, it's good. If you have the money, it's bad. It becomes bad when you have the money and you don't want to use it, just keep it somewhere, and you're just so stingy. But if you don't have the money, it's understandable. It's Christ's birthday. It's Jesus's birthday. He understands you more than you even understand yourself. He knows you don't have the money. It becomes bad when you have the money and you keep it somewhere. You don't want to celebrate. You don't want to prepare food and share with people. All right. But if you don't have the money, you don't have to kill yourself. Just do with what you have. Just prepare what you have and celebrate. And tell nobody about what you eat, because they will never know. Nobody will know if you don't tell them that this is what I ate Gary and Ego, and so on and so forth. So please don't kill yourself. Take life easy. Don't stress yourself. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. All right. Because first of all, like I said, it's not even your birthday. So you have to be very, very careful of the things you want to do, of the crazy things you want to go all out and do, all in the name of acquiring new clothes for Christmas, getting food, preparing this and that for Christmas, and so on and so forth. All right, I will prepare the one I have on that day. If somebody comes in the house and I can't eat, oh, it's good. It's good, because that's what yeah, if you come into the house and you can't eat what I have, I'm sorry, I can't kill myself. That is what I can afford. If you hear that, oh, okay, I've stolen somewhere because I want to prepare, I want to buy new this for Christmas, I want to prepare food for Christmas, you will be the first person to criticize me, you'll be the first person to insult me, you'll be the first person to look down on me. So you need to appreciate what I have to offer to you. But if you can't eat, you don't need to have a problem with me, and I don't need to have a problem with you. All right, so please, if you cannot afford food on that day, or a lot of food, or the kind of food you want to prepare on that day, please just do with what you have. You don't need to kill yourself. Like I said, it's not even your birthday. Now the third thing is, if you cannot afford to travel, if you don't have the means to travel, if you don't have the money to travel, please stay right where you are and celebrate the birthday of Christ. Your village, your city, your whatsoever, your country is not the appointed place to celebrate Christmas. They did not appoint any place to celebrate Christmas. You can celebrate Christmas wherever you are. Celebrate it with loved ones, people around you, your neighbor, your friends, and so on. You must not travel to the village to celebrate Christmas. Travel if you can, if you have the means, if you have the money, travel. It's good. But if you can't afford to travel, please be right where you are and celebrate the birthday of. It is not your birthday. Why are you showing off so much about it? It's not your birthday. All you need to do is, I think all we need to do is just to be so excited of celebrating on that day, not so excited of getting new dresses, not so excited of, especially if children are excited. We understand that they just have this mentality that on Christmas Day they get to eat a lot of food, they get to have new dresses. That is understandable because they are still children. They don't understand this. Okay, like if you ask somebody that is in, let's say, in the university, that get Christmas, they say, I don't big for buy Christmas clothes. But when that person was very small, if you don't buy that Christmas clothes, oh my God, it's something else. It's something else. But now the person has grown up to understand that, okay, I've passed through all that. The little ones just continue. Okay, so you don't need to kill yourself because you want to travel to your village in order to celebrate Christmas. You don't need to do that. If you cannot travel to your village, if you cannot travel back to your country, if you cannot go to the country you want to celebrate Christmas in, cannot go to the city you want, please stay right where you are and celebrate Christmas. It is the birthday of Christ, not your birthday. Not your birthday. All right, so you should, if anybody is desperately in need of seeing you, let a person come and see you wherever you are. If you shouldn't bother about, oh, my parents are going to be angry because I did not come. Okay, like I keep saying, it becomes bad when you have the money to go and you don't go. But if you don't have the money, what should you do? Please stay right where you are and celebrate your Christmas. Your village, your city, your country is not the appointed place for you to celebrate Christmas. You can celebrate Christmas wherever you are, as long as you do it together with your loved ones. You share love, you share gifts, whatsoever you have to give out. Smile, celebrate, forgive, and so on. All right, so your village, your city, and whatsoever is not the appointed place for you to celebrate Christmas. So anybody that is so desperate to see you should come where you are and meet you there. You don't need to kill yourself because you want to travel back to the village in order to celebrate Christmas with your family. It's very, very good to travel and celebrate Christmas with your family. But now, do you just get into a bus and ask them to drop you in your village? You need to pay some money. But if you can't afford this, what do? Sit right where you are and celebrate. I keep saying this, it becomes bad when you have the money and you don't do all these things. But if you don't have Jesus, understand it, it is his birthday. He understands you perfectly well. So you don't need to kill yourself over anything. Alright? So just be where you are. If you don't have new clothes, put on the ones you have. If you can't afford the kind of food you want, just do with what you have. Because no matter what, I believe that on that day, no matter what, people must have even little to prepare on that day. But it might not be as much as they really want. It might not even be the type of food they really want. But I believe that they will have something to prepare on that day. So just prepare what you have and don't go all out killing yourself. And if you can't afford to travel, stay right where you are and celebrate the birthday of Christ. If anybody is desperately in need of seeing you, a person should come wherever you are and meet you there. You don't need to kill yourself. You don't have money to travel. Or the person should actually send you the money so that you can travel and meet him or her wherever they are. Alright, so guys, that is it. So please, this Christmas, let's just celebrate it with love. With love, forgiveness, forgive. All right, if you have the gift, you exchange it, you share it. If you prepare the food, share it with your neighbors, share it. Do the ones you can do. You can't satisfy everybody. You cannot satisfy everybody. Just do what you can do and leave the rest to God. It is his birthday, not yours. You can't kill yourself. All right, just do what you can do and leave the rest to Jesus, the owner of the birthday. Okay, the celebrants. Do what you can do and leave the rest to the celebrants. He knows exactly what to do. So please, if on that day, just try as much as possible. Search your heart. Don't get into 2021 with grudges. Don't get into 2021 holding people in your hair. Don't get into 2021 just so dumb and so on. Please just make sure that on that day, forgive whoever. Even if you beg forgiveness, the person doesn't want to forgive the person from your heart. God has seen it. If yes, God has seen it, forgive the person from your heart. And you have to be careful as well. So you enter 2021, please try to people that wants to bring you down, like anybody that is not going your way, please, you have to shift at these people. 2020 has dealt with us. 2021, I believe that everybody is striving to achieve a goal. Everybody wants to achieve something they did not achieve in 2020. Everybody. So first of all, my prayer is that God should make us to see the next crossover. By the special grace of God, all of us will cross over. By the special grace of God. And you have to really be thankful. You have to be grateful. All right? Even if you don't have food to eat, you have to be grateful. There are people that have enough, as in they have millions in their account. But they are no more. Maybe just last week, maybe just this week, there are no more to get that money and celebrate the Christmas. So if you actually see it, you have to be grateful. You don't need to bother about what this person is putting on. Oh, you don't have this person has this. It shouldn't be your business. What matters most is if you get up on that day and see that beautiful day, please just say, Jesus, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for making me to see this day. Because better than you are no more. People that have money in their bank accounts, dollars, as in dollars, rich in dollars, they will not even see that day, or they will not see that day to celebrate it. But you that you don't have anything, you that if you even fall sick, you don't have money to go to the hospital, you're seeing that day. Don't you think that that's a privilege? Don't you think that that's grace working for you? That's grace working for you. So you need to be grateful. All right, first of all, you need to be grateful. If God crosses us over to 2021, we need to be really grateful and thankful. All right, because not everybody will see it. So my prayer is that God will take all of us, all my students watching me right now, all my viewers, all my subscribers watching me right now. My prayer is that God will take us, cross us over to 2021 with a new mindset, everything new. All right, so God is crossing us over. In the name of Jesus, God is crossing us over to 2021. Okay. So please, on that day, just enjoy yourself. I can't even wait to listen to the beautiful songs. Oh my god, like what I love so much about that day too is the songs are so beautiful. Like you get to, but these days people don't really play that stuff. At first when it's getting to Christmas, you get to hear a lot of Christmas carol. But these days it's like, oh, maybe it's where I am that I'm not getting anybody playing it. Maybe I myself I should play it. I should play it. So maybe yeah, maybe I should play it and listen to it myself, because I don't get people playing it. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know if people are really happy to celebrate this day, or they are sad because of what is happening, and so on and so forth. I don't know, but I believe that on that day I'll get to hear a lot of songs which are so touching and so beautiful. And I know you love beautiful Christmas carols so much. I think right now I will start watching Christmas movies. Yes, I want to start watching Christmas movies. Like Jesus. I think it would be nice for me to entertain myself with that. Okay guys, so that is just it I have for today. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to state a comment at the comment section if you find my videos interesting. Please don't forget to state a comment at the comment section. Give me a thumbs up. All right, and don't forget to subscribe if you're watching me for the very first time. I have a lot of videos coming up, so please subscribe to my channel. All right, subscribe to my channel. Okay, I want to see this opportunity and just give a shout out to Melogist, or some Cameroonian YouTubers. I want to give a shout out to Melogist. I want to give a shout out to Viana's Beauty. I want to give a shout out to Sandra Gayer. I want to give a shout out to Marindong. I want to give a shout out to who is this person? Antoinette Ma. Antoinette Ma. I want to give a shout out to you. I want to give a shout out to who is this person? Oh my. I want to give a shout out to Shella Masson. I want to give a shout out to Space for Inspiration and Change. Is that it? Space. I just met her. I think she's a Cameroonian YouTuber. She's not in Cameroon. She's not based in Cameroon. I want to give a shout out to her. Is it Space for Inspiration and Change? Oh my god. I want to give a shout out to her. And then for the male, I want to give a shout out to Positive Africa. I want to give a shout out to Omega Vlog. I want to give a shout out to Check Your Health and Maintain Your Wealth. I want to give a shout out to Daddy Pew. I want to give a shout out to Mukasa. Is it Muka? Oh my god, is it Mukasa? Is it Muka somewhere? I forgot his name, but I think it's Muka something. Okay, I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to the last person. Who is this last person? Let me see. Last person. I want to give a shout out to Juan, for my schoolmates at University of People, a upcoming Cameroonian YouTuber. So you check them out. All right. So, and lastly, I want to give a shout out to myself. Okay. And I wish all of you people, all of Merry Christmas to all of you out there. I wish you people all the best. Please, my students, don't forget my advice. Please be responsible. Please show love. Please forgive those that have hurt you. Please ask for forgiveness if you have hurt anybody. Please exchange gift if you have. Please exchange food if you have. Please just enjoy yourself. And please don't forget to be responsible. I love you guys so much. And please to have a blessed day. Namaste. Namaste. I hope you thank you.